In the heart of Brazil, deep in the remote towns of Maranhão and Goiás, tales are often whispered about twins with strange fates, born together, living in sync, dying minutes apart. But what if I told you that an even darker, eerier twin mystery occurred thousands of miles away, long before modern science could even try to explain it? Back in 1834, in a quiet Kentucky town, a pair of identical twins were born, yet what followed wasn't just strange, it was horrifying. They shared the same dreams, felt each other's pain, and when one suffered, the other bled. Even now, nearly 200 years later, science still has no explanation. The birth of the strange twins. Their names were Elijah and Elias Carter. Born in a snowstorm in January 1834 in a small farmhouse near Lexington, Kentucky, they arrived just minutes apart. From birth, they were indistinguishable, not just in face, but in behavior. While twins are common, even in Brazilian culture, just think of Candido and Candida from regional folklore, these boys weren't just connected by genetics. They shared something far more sinister. As they grew, their family began to notice something off. When Elijah fell from a tree and broke his arm, Elias, miles away at a neighbor's house, screamed in pain and fainted. His arm? Swollen, black and blue, without a scratch. The unexplained connection. As they reached adolescence, the events grew more disturbing. One night, Elias reportedly had a fever dream moaning about drowning, choking, reaching for someone. At the same moment, Elijah was found unconscious by a riverbank with no recollection of how he got there. Doctors of the time labeled it phantom sickness, a term used when symptoms appear without a physical cause. But nothing explained why both boys experienced identical wounds, illnesses, and even bruises despite never touching. Their mother began documenting everything in a journal. When Elijah cries, she wrote, Elias wipes his eyes. When one speaks, the other listens. When one bleeds, both are marked. Neighbors began whispering about curses. Local preachers claimed the boys were mirror demons or divine punishments. Sound familiar? Even today, in parts of Brazil, we still hear stories about children bonded by unseen forces. Some call it alma gêmea taken too far. The scientific attempts and failures. By 1850, their case attracted national attention. A group of doctors from Boston visited the Carter farm, hoping to study the boys. Tests were run, blood drawn, pulses measured, but no physical explanation ever emerged. The boys' nervous systems? Normal. Reflexes? Identical but ordinary. Brain scans weren't available, but some doctors suggested telepathic resonance, a term dismissed by others as pseudoscience. Even today, studies on twins have revealed some bizarre phenomena. In 2012, Brazilian scientists at Universidade de São Paulo documented a case of empathic response in identical twins during MRI tests, but nothing close to Elijah and Elias. Eventually, frustrated and fearful, the doctors left. The family returned to hiding. The horrific ending, on October 17, 1856, everything changed. Elijah had gone into the woods to chop firewood. Hours passed. When he didn't return, Elias began screaming uncontrollably. He convulsed, his eyes rolled back. Elijah is burning, he cried, clawing at his own chest. The family found Elijah's body near the wood struck by lightning, burnt to ash. But here's the horror. Elias had no burn marks, yet his heart stopped just 3 minutes after his brother's death. The coroner reported a cause of death, sudden cardiac arrest, unexplained. They were buried side by side. Locals placed stones marked with protective symbols on their graves, fearing they'd return. And to this day, every October 17th, visitors say the gravestones cry. They swear they hear twin voices echoing through the Kentucky winds, calling each other's names. Still a mystery. Modern speculations. Modern science still struggles to explain this connection. Some blame quantum entanglement, a theory where particles remain linked across time and space. Others believe the boys were victims of a psychological phenomenon taken to the extreme. Yet no recorded twin case in Brazil, the US, or anywhere else matches this level of intensity. Even in today's digital age with AI and brain scans, the Carter twins remain an unsolved case of mind, body, and spirit entanglement. What do you think? A rare medical mystery or something beyond our understanding? Could it happen again? If you enjoyed this tale and want more horror stories like this, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it with someone who loves mysteries. Because the past never truly sleeps, and neither do the dead. See you in the next video.